Okay. Hey, Johnson. Today, dear, we.
How can I help you?
Oh, help yourself.
What?
But you know that I like you. Yeah. You are team. Good team.
Like, we're a real good team.
Yeah, you two like me.
Well, we are colleagues. I'm supposed to like you.
Then let me sing a E for you. Oh, Adani best. He say, oh, don't know me.
Hey, what about you, Seke?
Oh, how can I do that? It's just love.
Which love?
I love cook. But
better love your cook. How about Banna? Njechaliku. Okay. Hey! Why?
I love you.
Marcelo, are you alright? You know I'm married. What are you doing?
How do you marry? How? When?
We did talking. We went to church. Then we signed.
You're lying. You're lying.
What do you mean I'm lying? Were you there? You are not there.
Where's your evidence?
This is my evidence.
Let me touch the evidences.
Hey, what's the meaning of this?
You're causing confusion. You are causing confusion. My baby forgetting the India, sir.
Over correct.
You have that song here. Play for me, okay?
No, I have Mawari.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go ahead, Kejetia.
Me there, if I like you and you insult me, please.
Marcelo, I do not like you.
Hey,
what is this?
Don't like coca. Don't say plenty.
What, you don't want him to hear? Baby, I'm going to Kejetia.
This is Makola. Kejetia, this is Makola. Purely satiric, you laugh and laugh. Kejetia, this is Makola. New kind of cult where everything goes. A kind of cult where everything goes. On the street meets the law. In this funny cult, inti nimra. Mesumi nimra, nimra, mesumi nimra. You know the rules, but I know the exceptions. You know the exceptions, but I know the rules. Kejetia Makola, we all.
That's right. Lordship, Judge Louise. Lummies.
Please take your seats.
The plaintiff is suing the defendant, his lawfully wedded wife, for contention, denial of marital needs, and emotional trauma. He is seeking judgment against the defendant as well as any such beliefs the courts may deem appropriate. The court is in session.
Okay. Let's hear from the plaintiffs.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Your Honor, we're here with a very sad case. A case that could be you. Could happen to you, to him. Definitely not him or myself. But, Your Honor, it is happening to this young man. Your Honor, this man here, this honorable, hardworking young man here, has taken time, searched the whole of this country, and found one woman, one beautiful woman, paid the bride price, married this woman, stayed with this woman. Now, Your Honor, when you get married to a woman, what do you expect? You expect that the woman would be submissive because they married in a church, so they believe in that. The woman should be there for you. The woman should do things for you, and do more things for you. But, Your Honor, what do we see? This young man came to me crying, wailing in my chamber. Your Honor, you should have seen him. Why? Because his wife has put a timetable on it. Yeah. There is a timetable on it. Your Honor.
Objectives.
Shin.
Please, the timetable, is it 212 or 313?
My brother, I wish it was 212. 212.
2.
22.
4.
2 first.
2 first.
Counsel.
Order.
Your Honor, what we're saying is that it is just once a week. And by timetable, you know what I mean. This man is being denied his natural right, his right as a husband, to do sokopepe.
Carry on.
So, Your Honor, we've brought it to your court so that, Your Honor, you'll help us ask the woman who has now joined a society called what?
Pepe them ministries.
Pepe them. Kiwomoko fashe wangani. Pepe them ministries. Your Honor, you know what they do? They pepe men. Please, Your Honor, my learned colleague is continuing with some very important facts to support our claim here.
Your Honor, as stated already, our client is a very responsible man. That is why he decided to marry one wife and stay with the wife. He's a very caring man who takes care of the house, provides everything. Your Honor, that is something our client loves to do because he believes it is showing care to help your wife in the house with household chores, with everything that the wife needs help with. But the woman says she has received enlightenment from this group that she has joined called Pepe Dem Ministries. And so, Elefia Taji, she is showing our client hot pepper. And so now she has put a timetable on the sokopepe that my learned colleague spoke about. Whenever my client asks that, honey, tonight I want to... You understand what I'm saying, Your Honor? She says it is too stressful. Our client is a loving husband. He understands. And so when you say that, he doesn't want to stress you, so he lets it go. But Your Honor, it has become too much. When you are in the mood, you come and you say you are demanding your rights.
Your Honor, let me demonstrate how she does it. Pulls him like that. He follows sheepishly.
Your Honor, he follows
Objectives.
Shin.
Your Honor, you cannot come and deceive this court. You say, let me demonstrate how she will do it. Then you just walk around and pass here. Is that all? At the end, we have to see it. Please, do what you do if you say you know what you do. Open the table, please. Lie there.
All right, objection overruled. Carry
Thank you
on.
very much.
Your Honor, just like that.
Yes, like that.
Then how you demonstrate the thing?
I don't need demonstration in my court. Carry on.
Yes, Your Honor. He follows sheepishly. He gives in to his wife because it is the right of the woman to demand that from her husband. But what he does not understand and why he is groaning and he is crying and he's weeping inside is that when the tables are turned and he's asking for the same thing, then you bring your enlightenment and you say you are enlightened. And so it is too stressful. A woman also has rights, and you don't want to give in. You give in when you want. Your Honor, how is this?
But you don't think she should give in when she wants?
Yes, Your
No,
Honor.
Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
Relax.
See, quote the Bible. Tell Your Honor about the Bible.
Relax, I said I'm coming there now. Relax. Your Honor, as I was saying, she has every right to say that she has her rights, and so she will give in when she wants.
I know my
But
right.
Your Honor, she also has responsibilities as a wife. Just as our client is fulfilling his responsibilities as a husband. Your Honor, if you go into the Bible, that they both believed in and got married in the church and sealed it with an ordinance from the court. 1 Corinthians chapter 7 from verse 3 to 5. It says the husband should give to his wife her conjugal rights, and likewise the wife to her husband. For the wife does not have authority over her own body.
Please go back from that same point.
For the wife does not have the authority over her own body.
Hey,
But the husband does. Likewise, the husband does not have authority over his own body. But the wife does. Your Honor,
That's
in a
all.
nutshell,
That's all, Your Honor. If you two, you don't have right over your own body, and they make timetable for you, is it a court matter?
Your Honor, may I finish?
Carry on.
In a nutshell, Your Honor, what we are saying is that according to the Bible, the husband has no right over his own body. Whenever the wife demands, he must give in. And he has done that every time. But the wife has refused to do that. Our man is a loving husband. He has sworn that he will respect the vows that he took in church. So he will never cheat with any other woman. And so he is suffering. But he cannot continue to suffer in silence. And so he is pleading with you to plead with the wife to fulfill her marital duties. And that is all.
Your Honor, we're not actually asking to plead. Your Honor, force her to,
And relax.
Okay, good.
Prepare them.
Let's hear from the defense.
Your Honor, before I put my case to you, I must let you know that this case is useless. We have come so far, and these men are going to mess up everything that we've done so far with our lives. Before I proceed, I will give you a quote in Finnish. It is a Phoenician proverb. And it says, Saksi aviolotosa on kion la tekiede kolmeketa päivässä ensimmäisen viikon. Sitten kerran pasavia tosei vikoja, sitten kerran vikoza kunintia tahaya.
Are you sure you
Now.
can repeat this same quote?
Your Honor,
Of course I can. But then I will not waste your time or waste the court's time because the interpretation is more important than the quote.
Waste our time.
Finnish. Now it says, sex in marriage is like medication. 3 times a day for the first week, once every day for the following week, and once a week every other week till your condition clears. And
Objection, Your
his
Honor.
condition is soon to be cleared.
Objection.
Your Honor.
Your Honor, what kind of condition is this? Your Honor, when you're talking about Bojedro,
What
like
kind
maybe
of condition? Air condition.
Your
Honor,
Honor,
if it's a blood tonic, you
is
take it
he
3 times a day.
married? Excuse me,
blood
are you
tonic.
married? Are you married?
No.
Then
no.
leave this conversation for those who are
Are you
married.
married?
Yes, I am.
When did you get married?
Hello, I am so married. I've been married longer than you've been born. Now sit down. Now, Your Honor, my client is a medical physicist. Now, my client deals with cancer patients. You cannot imagine the sort of things she goes through each and every day. Meeting patients suffering from cancer, near death, about to die, not wanting to know that they are going to die. And she wakes up every morning, takes the kids to school, prepares them for school before she takes them to school, goes to work, suffers throughout the whole day, comes back home to meet his dishes in the sink. And he tells her that, oh, but I rinsed the glass, baby, to help you. But that is not help enough. And she has told him time and time and time and time again that this is how I want to be helped. But no, because it doesn't suit him. All he wants to do is come home and say, yeah, I'm the boss for today. I'm going to sit down, turn on the TV and lift my legs up. Today I ain't going to do nothing. But no! She tells him, this is what I need, this is how I need it. But he will not listen. And so she decided, I would like to have sex with you, and you would like to have sex with me, but because I'm always tired, why don't I schedule this so that once a week, when I really need it, and you also really need it, we could have that wonderful encounter. And it would satisfy the two of us for one whole week, so that when I'm tired, it wouldn't matter, and we would both be fine, because when I schedule it, I can plan my life. Such that when I have that one day, I will do no house chores. I will do nothing, and it will be perfect, because I would be fit in my body, fit in my mind, and fit in my soul to meet you on that level. But no, he does not want to understand.
Can you rest so your learned colleague takes over?
Do you want to take over?
Yes.
Oh,
Good. Oh.
We taking over. We the show prepare them.
Yes.
Yes. Your Honor, thank you very much. As you are sitting there, you see that my mouth is doing wobbly, wobbly, wobbly. I want to say something. Thank you for your foresight. This man, he said that the Bible says that you, the husband, you don't have control over yourself. It's for your wife. Your wife too, you don't have control over yourself. It's for your husband. But if you don't have control over yourself, and the person who have control over you do timetable for you, why you get mouth to take him to court?
Exactly.
Your Honor,
And which loving husband takes
objection.
their wife to court?
Your Honor, objection. In the same way, she does not have control. So she must also abide by her
So you to set your timetable.
And our timetable is that
every day.
Whenever they take it rice, it has to happen.
If they take it rice.
What's he talking about?
I don't even know.
Your Honor, I know you understand what I'm talking about.
When they are
He
taking
doesn't
rice.
understand. Look at his face.
No. When he's take rice.
Oh, take
take about a hay, Your Honor. That is what I talk about.
You understand that?
But Your Honor,
Honor,
if
some
you're taking
people
rice,
are
Hold
doing
on.
themselves
You
like
understand
UK.
that?
UK, they don't understand
You
turkey.
understand that?
I
But
do.
you understand.
And what
You
does it
know
mean?
turkey.
Turkey is edible. It's a bird.
Yeah, really?
if you bring edible there, then you understand.
It's a bird.
Turkey,
You eat
if
it.
your turkey rice, it comes with edible at that time.
So what? You eat a turkey when it's visit?
Yes. But, Your Honor, if your turkey rice,
You understand?
yes.
Explain to her when the proceedings
Yeah.
are over.
You know, Thanksgiving time, they kill
Yeah,
the
I know.
turkey.
That's what I
That
said.
means
It's
that
edible.
time they are coming to chop. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, don't do. If you do that, my turkey will rise right now.
Can we carry on, please?
Yes, Your Honor. If your turkey rise and you check your timetable and it is mass time, will you go and call PE master? They do timetable for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you check the time and it is English dictation, will you call social studies master?
No.
I'm asking.
For an answer?
Your Honor.
You there if your answer is not part.
No, I will not bring myself to that. I will
Okay.
not answer.
Okay. Then I wanted to put him, but I'll wait for cross-examination.
Okay.
Then I put. Thank you very much. The rest of our case.
Thank you. All right. So, call your witness and let's go.
Your Honor, I would like to call to the stand Mr. Martin Coffee.
Martin.
Coffee. Coffee for C-O-F-F-I-E. Mr. Coffee, how are you doing?
Well, I'm physically here, so I would say I'm okay.
You say you are okay. Yeah. But emotionally, how are you feeling?
Your Honor, I am tortured.
Tortured? Please, do you fulfill your duties as a husband?
Obviously, yes, and
Do you give her money?
of course, as a man, responsible man in the house, I do provide every need for her and the children. We have 2 kids. I do provide, and I mean, I'm responsible as the court has been told, so I provide everything there is there the home would need. My
Do
wife
you
and
pay
my
your
kids,
bills,
I
everything?
pay all the bills. I pay for everything there is that I have to pay. So yes, I've been providing for all the needs of the house.
Wow. Wow. But still,
Unfortunately.
So why don't you just get another woman? You know, you can always do it outside, right?
Your Honor, I am a Christian, and I believe in the Christian virtues. And you know, when your marriage was in the church, it was a wonderful ceremony. Witnesses, family, friends were all there. I don't want to break my marriage vows. As a banker, you can see me standing here. If it is I wanted sex outside, it will not be as difficult to get it outside.
Of course not.
But I want to be a
Like some
responsible man. So I do not want to break my vows, and that's how come I have, for all this while, survived, even though clearly I'm going through emotional torture, like I said earlier on. But I have had to respect my marital vows.
Wow. Your Honor, no further questions for now.
Your witness?
Thank you, Your Honor. Hello.
Hi.
You all right? Everything all right?
I'm okay.
Yeah, you're all right. You look all right. So tell me, you did mention that you provide all the needs of the house. What exactly do you provide?
As a man in a home, obviously, when it has to do with the finances, I'm in charge, and so I provide very well for my home.
Oh, awesome.
When it has to do with the bills, I take care of all of that.
Awesome.
Other means of supporting the home,
That's
like
fine.
you were told. That's when I have
Yes,
support
yes.
with the chores.
Yeah.
I do
I
my
heard
bit
you.
as well.
I heard you.
So I do
Have you ever supported your wife on her emotional needs, on her mental needs? Do you know where your wife works?
Objection, Your Honor. Your Honor, my client is not a psychiatrist. How can he support her mentally?
Let her explain what she means by that, and then let's see where it's going.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's why I like you.
You're being patronized.
Mind your business.
Carry on.
Yes, so I asked a simple question. Do you support your wife mentally, emotionally? Do you take care of her emotional and mental needs? And I asked you, do you know where she works?
Obviously, for a husband to a wife for 9 years.
Sweetheart, straight to the point.
I'm telling you that I know my wife. I've known her for over 9 years.
Gentlemen,
And I'm
answer the
telling
question.
you, I'm answering your question.
He's answering the question.
I'm answering your question.
No. Do you know where she works? It's a yes or no
And
answer.
I'm answering your question. by
It's a
telling
yes
you,
or no answer.
Yes, I know what she does.
Awesome. Now let me ask my next question. Where does she work?
He said, he's a physicist.
A what?
A physicist.
You see, it tells you what sort of husband he. All he knows is that she's a physicist. He does not know what type of physicist that she is. That is why he cannot meet her needs emotionally, because he knows in parts. If you do not know in full, how would you meet the needs in full? He knows in parts that husbands are to meet physical needs. They would buy you clothes. They would buy you shoes. They would put food in the fridge. But then they do not know in fullness that they need to meet your needs emotionally and mentally. How would you know that she's a medical physicist? Do you know she deals with cancer patients? What does it mean to deal with a cancer patient? Do you have any idea? Have you ever had
Your
that
Honor, is she
discussion?
asking questions or is she preaching? What is the meaning of this? Are you asking questions? Allow him to answer some now.
When I am ready to put a full stop at the end of my sentence, then he will answer.
This is cross-examination. It should end with question marks, not full stop.
Go away.
Hey! Your Honor.
Sorry, that was go and you.
Your Honor,
yes.
this lady does not know me.
Look, listen to me.
Yes,
The
Your
next
Honor.
time you use that kind of language in my court, I'll hold you in contempt of my court. And you,
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, Your Honor,
Your Honor,
they are dealing
okay.
with Amakuji. You realize that all your loss. You do.
All right, so answer my question. What does it mean to take care of cancer patients as a medical physicist?
Objection, Your Honor. Your Honor, he is not in a position to know this.
Thank you very
doesn't
much. Then
work
do
there.
not answer my question. That buttresses my point. He is in no position to know this. But as a husband who should know his wife, he should be in a position to know this if he was discussing issues with her on a more mental basis, on an emotional level. But Your Honor, what have I just shown you? He is a husband of halves and quarters. And this man should be countersued for not meeting the emotional needs of his wife. Because, Your Honor, it says, according to the Summary Jurisdiction Married Woman Act 1985, that any man who is unwilling and unable to meet the needs of his wife in fullness is liable to be sued. That ends my questions. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, Your Honor, let me just ask 1 or 2 questions, then we go, okay?
1 or 2?
Yes, there we go. Hey, good afternoon. Please, how are you?
I'm good.
You're fine. Please, how many times do you want to do a thing?
Your Honor, is a matter of as and when I'm in the mood, not number of times, as and when I'm in the mood.
So, if a day you come into the mood 8 times in the morning, you do 8 times?
I'm not too sure if that is possible.
That is not possible.
I'm not too sure if someone can be in the mood in the morning 8 times. I'm not too sure about that.
Thank you, Your Honor. This one shows that this man, he don't even have the kappa. The timetable my client has given him, the once a week thing, he cannot do to satisfaction. Ask him. You that you don't get the chance. Now they give you a chance one day. Do the thing. Then you do small.
Your Honor, that's not entirely true. That is not entirely true, and my wife will testify to that.
That is not entirely true, but it's true.
It's not.
You say entirely. I'll go to my last question and then I'll finish. You say you want to respect your marriage vows. That's why you don't want to go and get another woman. True or false?
True.
The marriage vows, can you tell me some of them?
There's only one vow.
What is that?
That is indeed to stay responsible, attested to your wife,
Do
respect her,
you
love
have
her.
for better, for worse in the marriage vows?
Yes, there's a quote in there, for better, for worse.
What do you understand by that?
And that is why, for better, for worse, I've stayed in this for over a year.
So the year has come out to the better, for worse.
I want a remedy. That's why I'm here.
The for better, for worse.
If I wanted to respect the vows.
Yeah, please, don't let me spoil myself, I beg. For better, for worse. Does it have expiry date?
Objection, Your Honor. Your Honor, I believe that is why he's here. If it's worse, he's trying to make it better. That's why he is here.
Then why they say worse? If they can make worse
So
better.
that is why he's still here, and he's trying to make it better. That's why he's brought you to court, for us to change this, to make it better for him.
Why they say for better, for worse?
So
Better has to be there, worse too
Has to be there, yes.
If you change, or they'll say for better and better.
Objection, Your Honor. Okay. It is true, worse has to be there, better has to be there. Yes. He has suffered the worst, now he wants the better.
This is your worst. Take it. Don't come to court with worsters, okay? And your name, they spell it Coffie. True or false?
True.
You say it's what?
Kofi.
Thank you very much. They call the man Mr. Kofi. He come here and say Kofi.
Okay. All right. Can he any more questions for him?
None at all, Your Honor.
You are excused.
Relax.
Does the defense have any witness?
Yes, Your Honor, we
Please
have a
call.
witness. We would like to invite Susanna Araba Kofi to the stand. My dear Susanna, so tell me, what impact does your job have on your mind and on your emotional state of being?
It has a lot. In fact, it breaks me down day in, day out. I feel so stressed, tired, mentally, physically, emotionally, everything.
Are you able to feel like wanting to, do it with your husband?
It doesn't even click my mind.
Have you ever had this discussion with him?
Yes, he's away.
And what has he done about it?
Nothing.
What does he do on a regular?
To stress me out, chase me from the bedroom to the kitchen. Sometimes I just have to sleep outside.
Really?
To be able to go to work the next day.
And amongst all this, you still have to look after your children and prepare their breakfast and take them to school and all that.
Yes, to the point of giving him money monthly. As soon as the month ends, my husband asks, honey, where is your pay?
What is just happening?
Your Honor, look at me. I don't even know.
What are you objecting about?
Oh, please continue.
Something just happened. Did you say you give your husband money?
Yes, my pay, actually.
You give him your pay?
Everything. As soon as the man ends, honey, haven't you been paid? The money.
Why do you give your husband your salary?
Because he won't let me have peace if I don't give it to him.
I see.
Yes.
Interesting. Your Honor, I would like to hand over to my colleague to continue.
Please, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm good.
Fine. How long have you been married to the man?
9 years now, Your Honor.
9 years. Since when did you draw the timetable?
Just a year now.
Just a year. So this man has been doing that 8 years. Just 1 year. Follow a year. You say no. Nice. Have you reported your armed robber husband to his family or your family?
Objection, Your Honor.
You can't call him an armed robber. There's no name calling.
Somebody who sees somebody salary because the person wants peace. What is the name?
Let's just correct that before we move on. Do you take your wife's salary?
My Honor, it's a big lie. I don't.
Really?
It's never happened.
I see.
Your Honor, look at my client's face.
Okay.
Does that make her?
We have a simple way to find out who is telling us the truth. So how do you take care of yourself?
Your Honor, he does. He claims he's the head of the house. So I have to put down my salary.
Let her finish. Don't worry.
I have
Your
to
Honor,
put down my salary, list the things I want before he gives me the amount he thinks is due, or sometimes he doesn't even reach.
So what you are saying is that you give him your salary, and then he decides
To give him back.
to give you back according to the needs you have.
Yes.
It's called tax returns.
I don't know who is telling the truth, but I'm going to find out. So what is the means of the transfer? How do you transfer the money from whether your account, your pocket, your bag, or whatever, to him?
Your Honor, I have to go to the bank,
And
withdraw the whole money,
And
carry
then
it
bring
home. And he makes sure that he check to know that there is nothing left in the account, except for the bank might demand that this should be fixed in the account, Your Honor.
I see. And you say nothing. For how long has this been happening?
Before we even got married, when we were dating, he started it.
Your Honor.
So we got married, and
Your Honor,
that was
so
why he takes
Your
all
Honor,
the
do you see
money.
what is happening?
He claims it's love for a woman to
Okay.
give his husband money.
I'm going to find this out before we leave here. And
Okay.
Your Honor, I can find this out very simply.
you better not lie to me, neither should you. You won't like it.
I can't.
Finish your questions.
The thing has fallen on my top.
Something is coming
Yes.
to happen.
I bought me so.
You don't know anything about what is happening, do you?
No. But I trust my client.
Good.
So I'll follow you. What about the Tom and Jerry thing that he has been doing in the house? Chasing you from kitchen to bedroom to hall. Then you go and sleep outside.
That was for the past 1 year. But for the past 8 years, I was so blind to his slavery kind of love.
Okay.
So I give it to him anyway.
So how did you get your independence?
Your Honor, until I met respected potential ladies who knows their rights and help we, the slaves, to know our rights and know that we deserve dignity, fairness, and equal opportunity, which we call them pepper them.
Pepper who?
Them. The men.
Me too?
No, Your Honor. because you don't do what he does. So
Okay. This is strange. Pepper them. Your Honor, they want to pepper us. Hey, they want to pepper them. Okay. Fine. So for a whole year now, you've been sleeping outside.
Your Honor, sometimes I have to beg him because of the kids. Because the kids will wake up and where is mommy? They start crying because they need breakfast and they need to get to school. He doesn't even take them to school.
The rest of my kids.
Good. Do you have any questions?
Oh, Your Honor, we always have questions.
Lots of questions.
All right. So let's hear your questions.
Go on, please. Do with the honors.
Let me start from where he ended, because I'm very interested in that. You said when you were dating, even before you got married, he was taking all your salary.
Shin.
Hey, objection. That's not where I ended. I end at the sleeping on veranda. Please, continue from there.
Your Honor, I want to start from anywhere I want.
Then
So
don't
next
mention me inside.
Exactly.
Your Honor, I have some few questions I want
Ask.
to ask. Yes, so please answer the question I just asked.
What's your question?
Even before you got married, when you were dating, he was taking all your salary.
Your Honor, I didn't mention all. I said he was taking money from me.
Objection, Your Honor.
Your Honor, when we were here, he made it clear that he was taking his salary.
That is in the marriage.
Objection, Your Honor. The statement was when they got married, he was taking the salary. Before they got
No
married,
problem,
he was
Your
taking
Honor.
some
Money.
money.
Yes.
Yes.
No problem. My question to you is, if you have met a man, you are going out with a man who takes money from you and you realize that that is wrong, why did you agree to marry him when he proposed marriage to you?
I didn't know. As I said, I was blind to his slavery kind of love until I met Pepperdem.
So it was until you met Pepperdem that you got sense to live your life.
Yeah, they really showed me my right as a woman. And
Right.
make me know that gender is biologically constructed. So I have the right.
So now you have been with Pepperdem for the past 1 year.
Yes.
Why do you still give him your salary now that you have independence?
Oh, I give it to him because of my case. Because he wouldn't let me have peace. And I don't want the case to get involved in whatever
So
stuff he does.
why don't you take care of your kids yourself with the money?
Your Honor.
Why must it go through his hands?
Great
Because
minds think alike.
Your Honor, because he keep shouting, making noise. And you know it's not good for kids to start saying those things. They are too young for that. 4 and 8 years, Your Honor.
Why would you in one breath give in and in another breath refuse? You said you refuse the sex and all those things because you are enlightened now.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the money, you give it because you don't want the noise.
Your Honor, please.
Hey, Your Honor has a question. Let her answer it.
I'm just trying to refresh your Honor's mind small.
Your Honor,
Before
before she answers your question.
Kwame Nkrumah came for independence, they say that independence in the shortest possible time. But Kwame Nkrumah said independence now. Pepperdem is giving her independence in the shortest possible time. But the sex part, independence now. So the money too is coming small.
Yeah.
Pepperdem first give you pepper. If you resist pepper, we add kakadro. If you resist kakadro, that is where we bring the hintia, a surisa, formisa. You understand?
Okay. Please finish it.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Marriage is a 50-50 affair. Nobody can have it 100%. So you meet each other halfway, you compromise, you build together. When one, the Bible even says one will put to flight 1,000, two will put 10,000. So if it is individual things we are talking about, then none of them will be capable of doing it. But when you come together, then you can work it out. Your Honor, our client is suffering. He has come here to plead with you to ensure that the wife fulfills her duties. He's ready to fulfill any duties that they will demand of him.
Good. Okay. Thank you all very much. From all I've heard so far, I shudder to begin to doubt your testimony. First of all, you talk about the Pepperdam Ministries. I have a few friends in there, and the little I know about them is that they are about women empowering, one, and they fight against women marginalization. I don't think they go around advising women to draw timetables for their husbands. Mr. Bank Manager, if indeed you take your wife's money, intimidate her and take her money, that is absolutely wrong. But that is your choice. But if you are not comfortable with that, then you don't have to do that. Even though from everything I've heard so far, I have my doubts. But yes, this is what you say. And we don't have enough evidence to prove who is telling the truth and who is not. I want to talk to you about the concept of divorce, and that is where we are headed if we do not fix this immediately. Men come home and always ask for sex. When we've starved them of their emotional needs, it doesn't happen that way. When you first kill her emotions, when you first do not satisfy her emotionally, it becomes too tough and too difficult for her to satisfy you sexually. And when you physically, or we physically disrespect each other, then it trickles down to the emotional starvation and to sexual starvation. Not for your sakes, because you are two matured man and woman. It's your choice. What you choose to do, fine. But for the sake of the children in there, I advise that we look at this again. If it is getting out of hand, and you can't handle it, especially when it gets to sexual starvation, when it grows to that level where you can afford not to touch each other for months, a year plus, then it becomes serious. Then you need help. Or this thing will be legalized and you have divorce and the kids would suffer. So quickly, I advise that you see a counselor, somebody you trust. I believe you will work on it. Will you not? Good. So that is the little I have for the two of you. Let's go and work it out. This court is adjourned.
That's right. Munyache moye, munyache moko, nasuma babu amuyo. Get us a shit, roye kankan, and a dream ukuto. Africa, sepe jumampoa, it is whom you know. Arehunkuti, nashe makumado. Ehu Afrikenya buano, Ehu Afrikenya buano, Ehu Afrikenya buano. Ehu Afrikenya buano na ya kolo. Let us all unite and celebrate together. The victory is won for our liberation. Let us dedicate ourselves to rise together to defend our liberty and unity. Oh, 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 sons and daughters of Africa, flesh of the sun and flesh of the sky. Let us make Africa the tree